everybody. How's it going out there? And welcome to YouTube land where nothing makes sense unless you're watching something that's picking on Trump, because that probably does make sense. But the rest of it makes no sense.
Boy, have I watched enough of that to fill my boots for the rest of my life.
Oh, yeah. I watched a family of 5 all put their heads into lawnmowers because they couldn't take it anymore. And it was right on YouTube.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So I hope you guys are handling it well. I don't think many people are. It's, in Canada, I would love to see what would happen if Trump came to Canada for a visit right now.
Alone.
Yeah.
no cops.
Yeah,
Don't bring any cops.
Yeah, there would be an inside joke that would spread through Canada. Everybody would vacate Ottawa, and we'd get Macron there to just send one over and take the city out. It's good with us. We're fine, Go ahead.
Hey, did you hear Secret Service shot a guy, an armed guy at the White House who'd got in?
Wow.
Yeah, got into the grounds. Yeah, shot him dead.
Wow, I wonder if it was the guy getting on the plane in Australia with the gun.
You probably got there.
Yeah. Interesting, though. Interesting, right? I mean, I'm not advocating that you do that kind of thing. It's an option in your life, but I'm not saying you should do it.
It wasn't particularly well planned, that's for sure, because Trump wasn't there. He was at Mar-a-Lago, obviously, because it's the weekend.
Oh, yeah. Well, or during the week. I mean, they probably have a set of the Oval Office built at Mar-a-Lago so he can just pretend, right?
Yeah. Maybe that's what they should do with the White House. Take him to one of the fake Hollywood ones, and then he thinks he's in government, and then we just lock the doors.
Yeah. Oh, like Star Trek: The Next Generation. We need a holodeck, and we could just put Trump in there, and he could pretend to rule the world forever, but really he's just, playing with a computer. That's what we need. Yeah. Could wire his brain right up to it. I'm sure Musk would do it, Yeah,
we'll wire him up to the CL1 human body in a box brain.
No, hook him up to an old Cray computer, because that's probably about his speed, at this point, right? Something a little slower.
Yeah, a Mac Mini, in other words.
Yeah. First generation. Yeah. Single core. Yeah.
Dear God.
One step away from having like one of those atoms in it. Give him the old 6502. Let him run at 1 megahertz.
Talking very briefly on computers. No, we won't dwell on this too much, because it has slipped out. There's some, the new Mac Studio came out.
Yeah,
and I half watched a video on it, and it's kind of funny because as I keep saying, Trump, anything to do with Trump is just like dominating all my watch hours at the minute.
Yeah,
and so I watched this video about the studio, and I think I heard right, but they're saying that you'd be able to install your own SSDs, your own little modules.
Apple says no, but DOS Dude 1, a really seriously good hacker at stuff, has figured out how to upgrade studios because of the way the SSDs are installed in it and actually make it work. So I wouldn't doubt that that's the case.
Is it one of those sort of cases where, yes, you can do it, but you got to be like a serious grown-up to do it?
Yeah, it could be. I'm not sure. Apple might have relaxed a bit on this crap, but I highly doubt that. But with the unified RAM, it's built into the system on a chip, the SoC, with the CPU and GPU and everything. The storage isn't. It is still separate, and that's the part that really sucks about Apple's pricing, because everybody knows they could get that storage for like 1/5 the price and install it themselves if Apple just wouldn't lock that damn port down, right? Yeah, that drives me crazy. To me, I love the confusion on the new Mac Studio, because they've got an M4 Max, but an M3 Ultra. And the Ultra, if you don't know, is 2 Max chips stuck together to make one unbelievable beast, right?
Yeah.
And
You just
a
do
lot.
a bit of hot glue.
Yeah, it's really simple to do, actually. Grandma's old hot glue gun there. No, but and so a lot of people were really confused. Why is there no M4 Ultra? Take 2 M4 Maxes, because you can get those, and make an Ultra instead of. Why are they only giving us an M3 Ultra? And to me, it seems quite simple. It's yields. They're only getting so many M4 Ultras that are truly binned, like tested to be perfectly good. And as such, they can't do it. But M3, they made for a while. They got the process nailed. And as such, there's lots of M3 max capacity to make Ultras with. I think that's exactly what's going on. They could give us an M4 Ultra. They're just not going to do it because they'd have to overcharge us because it's yield, it's capacity, right? It's TSMC in Taiwan there making the all the stuff.
I don't know what the shit you're talking about. Apple don't mind overcharging. I think you're wrong anyway. I think it's Biden's fault. It probably is.
No way. It's Trump's fault.
No, it's Biden's fault.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. It sounds like a Reese peanut butter commercial there,
Ah, dear.
Yeah. So, there's lots of stuff going on. I don't know how serious we want to get into things and whatnot. It's probably best to just drink up and get to giggles.
What giggles you got?
Yeah. Well, they usually end up coming up. I don't know. But the movement up here in Canada, this whole buy Canadian, don't buy American stuff, it's more and more on the news every day. It's got to the point now where those annoying morning shows have those unbelievably happy people come in, and they're so excited to share these products with you. It's, oh my God, never give that woman caffeine again. It's just crazy, right? But
it's not the caffeine, it's the fentanyl.
Yeah. And you've got all these broadcasts, shows and whatnot doing this more and more now, and they're very much highlighting Canadian brands and Canadian companies. Some of them are getting a boost from it for sure. And then you got others,
except ketchup chips.
Oh.
No one's still buying that.
A lot of people like them up here. I find it gross, but
yeah, they're weird.
Yeah, that's really strange. But it doesn't really taste like ketchup so much as colored and flavored citric acid powder or something. It's weird.
Yeah. So ketchup then, yeah.
Now, I'm not much of a ketchup person, so that probably doesn't help.
Yeah.
We have a type of chips. I don't know if you guys got them out there, but all dressed. And it just means a little bit of a whole bunch of the different flavors that they use mixed together or something. And they
sounds like a mistake.
Yeah, well, it's probably floor sweepings, right? Oh,
we dumped all the bags of the flavorings in. Oops.
Yeah. That's when John trips. Right? We got a shout out here. UTV and Ham in the chat there. $10 direct on Ko-fi. It says from UTV, priority funding or just to help keep the lights on. Slava Ukraine. Heroam Slava. That's mighty, mighty kind of you, Ken. Thank you very much. UTV.
Keep the lights on? What does he mean, keep the lights on? We can't even afford lights.
Yeah, that's true. True. Yeah. I had to this morning, it was really dark out still, so I had to cook breakfast by candlelight. And wax and bacon do not go together. It's terrible tasting.
Yeah, and the whole place smelled like Gwyneth Paltrow afterwards.
Oh, yeah, it was terrible. Never borrowing a candle in an emergency from a neighbor who answers the door in lingerie every time, right?
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Yeah, one of those leather-faced people
that
thinks
straight away. Yeah.
Eh?
We went there straight away. Yeah, it's all right.
Might as well. You know, what else are you going to do? Oh, I think in my area, we're in a smaller town in Canada, not the biggest place, like 30,000 people ish, whatever. I think everybody got real gung ho about shop in Canada until it instantly became a bit difficult because, like, in my town, Walmart's one of 3 grocery places, and it's in one area of town, which is convenient to a lot of people. And Walmart has a lot of Canadian employees, like every one of them in my area. You get the idea, right? It's not so cut and dry. It's a bit difficult. Right? But for the most
interesting thing I saw, I was thinking about it the other day. They're taking all the American booze off the shelves.
Yeah.
I was kind of like wondering, well, who gets to drink that then? But apparently, I might be wrong on this, but they say they don't pay for it until it's sold. So they basically return it as unsold. Is that true?
Yeah, I guess it would depend region to region contract, how it's done. I don't know. Because like what happens if some drunk comes in and just trips and takes down a full display of wine or something,
Don't know. Strange.
Yeah, just go, sorry, we're a shitty shop. Can you send us another?
But apparently they've already had to let 650 people go at, where is it? Jack Daniels? Is it Jack Daniels? Yeah. They've had to fire 650 people because of the lack of sales.
Yeah.
Already.
Well, yeah.
How much were you drinking, for God's sake?
No. Check with Ontario and stuff too, right? But yeah.
I didn't mean you personally. I mean you as in Canada.
But in Canada, the Liquor Control Board of Ontario, the LCBO, is the largest single purchaser of alcohol, period. Yeah.
In the world.
Yeah, as far as I understand it, because I mean, drunks. Now,
come on, Ireland, you can do better.
It could be they're the single largest purchaser of alcohol from red states because the argument is red states. I'm not really sure where, because they didn't clarify it. They just said it as a point of fact, right? So,
Yeah, my wife was, talking about that and says, it's so sad that 650 people lost their job, but they were probably MAGA anyway, so fuck them.
Well, I bet most of them voted that way, even if they are just traditional Republicans, and they said, well, right?
Yeah. I don't know who's running. I haven't checked. I'll just vote for the color that I like. I've voted every year. Yeah.
Well, there's in Canada, they're doing the whole who's going to run our Liberal Party, and they're in power right now. So somebody's about to be kind of elected prime minister because they'll be the leader of the Liberal Party. But it's expected that they'll call for a general election almost instantaneously, right?
It's kind of funny because Trudeau has come out as a little bit of a hero in Canada at the minute after they told him to get out of here, you punk ass.
Yeah.
And now we like you again.
Yeah. Well, our country was getting a little bit of that whole, we kind of like what the right are selling a little bit, in so much as paying down debt, paying the bills and whatnot, right? And there was a little bit of a rise of that, but thank fuck that Trump was elected before anything real happened up here, because everybody's like, no. Liberals are fine, and they're surging in popularity now. The odds are we'll have a liberal government for sure.
Do you have any billionaires in Canada, or does that even contemplate in Canada?
We've got a few of the high players like Lawrence Stroll. Yeah, he made billions with Tommy Hilfiger and yada yada and whatnot, and he owns Aston Martin and the Formula One team and all that crap now. And he bought the Formula One team and the car company just so his son could race in Formula One. That's how fucking rich this guy is.
Yeah, I suppose you have to have some kind of rich people in Canada, because I just see you all as poor and wearing tux and drinking beer or sitting on crates. That's how
it's
I
the
see
same with
Canadians.
you guys, except worse dental. soap, you know. You know, smear a coal on your face because you know Pop works in pit and brother works in pit, and you know,
children work up chimney.
Exactly, right? Yeah. Should I light the fire, Mum? I'm not sure. Billy's out yet. You know, there's dead bodies up there acting like a bird's nest, you know?
Yeah. Oh, dear.
But yeah, you know. Yeah, so it's crazy. We'll see what happens. Doug Ford, I'm pretty sure he's conservative. He's that tough guy leader from Ontario that said, get that shit off our shelves with the booze and everything, right? He is about to put a 25% export tariff or tax, whatever you want to call it, on the electricity that Ontario sends down to 3 different states. Minnesota is one of them. So Coach Tim Wall's there, and they're trying to be nice about it. Everybody's talking, but like Doug said, I'm not taking it off until, never mind the 1 month pass, until America takes this off the table. That's it. I'm sorry, but you're getting it. And I like that approach. I like that a lot. Doug even said, I'll turn the fucking power off if I have to, and put 1.5 million in the dark.
I'd like to see that happen. No, not because I want to see Americans suffer, but it's, you know, because Trump has always been playing the game with the tariffs. You know, they're on, they're off, they're on, they're off. Now is Canada just like sticking to their tariff? You know, are they just going, or have they turned their tariff off again?
No, the $30 billion that we allocated in the beginning in defense is still going forward. Like, we haven't paused that, as far as I understand. And I don't think Trump is going to, or Trudeau is going to pause it as he hands power off to somebody else in the party. He's got to give them a strong position to cement the end of his sort of legacy. I don't like that word, but you know. But history is going to look back pretty positively on Justin Trudeau, and history loves his father, Pierre Elliott Trudeau. So the Trudeau name has sort of become Canada's Kennedy, you know?
Has he not got a son he can like shove to the front now, saying it's your job now?
Yeah, an autistic nose picker. There you go.
The less you talk about me, the better.
Yeah. Okay. But you know what I mean? We now have one of those legacy families in politics, right?
Yes, just like the like the Kennedys. Their legacy was RFK. Oh dear, what a legacy that was.
And you got to realize there's like some coolness to the Trudeaus too. Like, well, maybe not directly, but Justin Trudeau's mom like took off and had a fling with Mick Jagger or one of those fucking guys from back in the 60s, 70s.
Okay.
Yeah.
That does sound like Kennedy.
Yeah. She kind of, you know, did the whole Frank Zappa crew slut thing for a month or whatever happened. I'm not really sure, but yeah.
Yeah, if only Justin Trudeau could get shot, that would be. Well, yeah, no, that'd be true Kennedy fashion, you know.
Yeah, but you'd have to do it like a Canadian, so with a slingshot, just, you know, bruise them,
a hockey stick.
Yeah. So Cagney is confirmed as the new PM of Canada, says the Times of London. That's Paul Gilbert in a live chat. Okay.
What, James Cagney? Jimmy Cagney? Hey, you dirty rat.
No, what's her name? Cagney and Lacey.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. We got a 70s female cop running our country now, so that's cool.
I remember Cagney and Lacey, but at the same time, I can't remember a single fucking episode. I can't remember a single thing that happened in it.
Yeah.
I just remember it being on. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Paul Gilbert's like autocorrect. Yeah. I know the what's the actual let me just here. I'll look it up. One second here. Mark Carney. That's it.
Oh, not Cagney then.
Yeah. I knew the C name, right? It just wasn't registering,
Hey, you're not allowed to do the C word around here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well,
your rules.
he might become the C word. We'll see how this works out. Who knows, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
but Carney, like when I hear the name Carney, I think of somewhat less than regular bather that lives in a little trailer caravan thing. And
traveler, he's the kind of guy that runs the fairground sort of thing, and the fairground stall, and is bit
the kind of guy that looks for cleavage in 12-year-olds, right? And
that's just the boys.
Yeah. So let's hope this works out, right? Because I can just see the jokes. Canada's Carney, and you have to put an AI picture of him up in a mustard smeared wife beater, and smell lines coming from his armpits, and
oh dear. I'm assuming you're not in charge of his campaign or his profile images or anything like that. You're not working for his press secretary.
I did put in my application, but my ideas didn't seem to get me a call back.
No, you're not good at marketing.
No, because my idea was like, first we'll shoot him on a Ferris wheel, right? And then we'll put him in the tilt-a-whirl, right?
Yeah, hanging off the back of the Dodgems, collecting the fare off the girls.
Yeah. Strap him down face first into that salt and pepper shaker one, and see if his feet can kick the fencing out of the window.
Yeah. Hey, talking to shitty marketing. There's a advert that's been coming up on my YouTube, because I'm not like you. I'm a tight-fisted git, and I'm not paying for the YouTube premium, so I get ads. There's this ad that's been coming up with some woman. She just comes up and says, if you don't want to save £65 on cleaning products, you can scroll now. I'm thinking, save £65 on cleaning products? How much do I have to spend to save 66 pounds?
Yeah. Whose castle am I cleaning, and how many times a week am I going to have to do it?
I instantly know how to save £66 on cleaning products.
Don't buy
cleaning products.
What are they going to do? Show up with a barrel of Windex and 2 tubs of stain away? Like,
I tell you what. I'm gonna send you a screen grab. Hang on, just give me 2 secs. 2 secs. All right. 2 secs.
Carnies don't need to be cleaned. Oh, don't need to clean. Either way.
Right, here you go.
Okay, what am I doing?
There's a screenshot of this company. Yeah, fucking hilarious.
Natural cleaning for your whole home. Holy God, what is the little bottles for?
That's what you get. You buy that lot for £100 and save. Then they so nicely save you £66.
So it's concentrate. It's concentrated water with a little fragrance added.
Yeah, that you add water to.
Yeah, but they're probably just selling you fragrance water as if it's for cleaning.
It's like they got this. They're selling this, right, and it comes in like in a massive, like it's like it's packed in like a Mac computer in a lovely box and everything. All these bottles just laid out, and it's like, oh, you get all this, and it's fuck off.
It's fuck off. Yeah. You just spent $30 on the packaging alone, and you're like, what?
Yeah, those 2 bottles, they're spritzer bottles. They call them their bottles for life. Those 2 bottles, they reckon, are £38 for the 2 bottles.
But you get them at a dollar store for $3.50, like with those nicer tops. Okay, $5, right?
Yeah. Or you buy the cleaning products that come with
$7.50 then, and it's full of the stuff. And it's refillable. You can buy their bigger bottle of stuff to refill their spray bottle of stuff, right?
Yeah, it's just so, but these are just so nice. And what is it? They give you it's like free ode.
Look at the labels. Look at the labels on the little bottles. They look like they were printed on the same printer that I had in like 1988 with a Mac Plus or a Mac 2 or whatever. Look at that. Look at that. You know, they were designed by committee. It was a bunch of preschoolers doing a little art thing.
You get 1 year free supply of eau de loo, worth $16.95.
Ode to the toilet? The smell of your own shitter.
To give you a little bottle to sprinkle into
Donald
your
Trump
toilet.
or Gwyneth Paltrow could possibly want that.
I know. But basically, it's a subscription service, right? So you buy. They just send you like every 3 months. They send you a bunch of these little bottles for like.
Yeah. Are you tired of only smelling your own shit when you're in the bathroom? Fear not. With this, you can clean your whole house with the lovely aroma of your ass.
Oh dear.
Do you have to send in a sample so that they get the scent correct, right? So that it's personal to you, right? Because you don't want to like smell your neighbor's loft in the morning, right? You would only want your own.
Hey, I just realized you didn't set the fireworks.
Oh yeah, that's right. You people on the wrong channel. Yeah, screw all of you. Get over here. What we forgot? Yeah, too busy talking about the aroma of poop.
Right, I'm gonna end the stream in 3, 2. Lied. I did it straight away.